is Daniel Tan, and today we'll be examining the digital marketing touchpoints of Jacquemus, a luxury retailer. We'll start by examining brand messaging and tenets, target audience, and their product line. Then we'll analyze touchpoints using a hub and spoke model. Finally, I'll offer qualitative recommendations from our observations. Jacquemus is a French luxury retailer. Headed by Simone Porte-Jacquemus, the brand exemplifies playfulness and worldliness. The brand is both aspirational and nostalgic, both colorful and youthful, yet mature and sophisticated in design. The Jacquemus woman is empowered and serious, but not too serious. The brand relies heavily on both immersive storytelling and narrative, as well as the persona of Jacquemus himself as a curator and designer. The clientele of Jacquemus is the higher class European or traveling consumer, seeking resort wear or sophisticated yet playful clothing and accessories. Our first and most prominent digital touchpoint is Instagram, the main spoke contributing to traffic to our website, which is the hub of our model. At first glance, we notice an interesting formatting. Images are tripled and posted multiple times in succession to create the appearance of a mood board plastered with images. This has become a hallmark of the brand's identity. In addition to an idiosyncratic format, Jacquemus regularly uses Instagram stories to highlight peeks into his life or to celebrate line releases in real time. In terms of content, Jacquemus offers a mix of editorial and personal content, as well as clips of film and art inspiration. Vacation snapshots and travel selfies are interspersed with celebrity endorsements, as well as high-fashion editorial shoots and videos. This mix of content helps to de-elevate the brand from a stuffy and standoffish luxury brand to something more personable and authentic, as if we were checking in on Jacquemus's life like we would with a friend, and not at all like a brand peddling a product. Jacquemus generates much traffic to both his own Instagram and his main e-commerce website through influencer endorsements. Entertainers like Solange Knowles, as well as famous it girls like Jacquemus and Emily Ratajkowski, as well as smaller scale influencers like Hayley Mackenzie, have sported Jacquemus items. These images help to widen Jacquemus's target demographic to encompass different geographic backgrounds and age brackets more organically than pure advertising. More so than push tactics, Jacquemus relies heavily on pull tactics, using no mass media banner ads and instead using content creation and influencer circles to draw in leads and conversions. Facebook is the least effective of the three digital spokes. The Facebook page features articles relating to the brand, runway video content, as well as outbound links to their e-commerce site and social media handles. We can view Jacquemus's Twitter in a similar light. Real-time updates and links to news stories are posted here. However, Jacquemus actively retweets and comments on posts, making real engagement with followers in a more spontaneous and candid way than Facebook allows. The final spoke under consideration is Tumblr, a platform left untouched since 2016 of September. The Jacquemus Tumblr seems to be a predecessor to its Instagram. Again, tripled formatting and an archive of influences is offered here, but it seems more like a repository of images than a real-time or two-way means of communication. The main hub that each spoke directs prospective consumers towards is Jacquemus's e-commerce website. The landing page of the site itself is quite immersive and expansive, with lengthwise blocks of responsive imagery that shift as you scroll, and dynamic embedded videography. The call to action, the links to the shopping cart, different categories of products, and a link to your account remain fixed at the top, but are unobtrusive and minimal. If you scroll to the bottom, links to social media handles as well as the newsletter are housed. Another aspect of their website is the Explore tab, which harkens to their Instagram. Links to editorial films, as well as a tab labeled Archive, offer a mood board-like motley of imagery that one might see on a trend forecasting report. Finally, we can look to the e-commerce section of this website. This is the most stripped-down aspect of their digital touchpoints. Products are displayed against a clean white background, and there is no imagery or dynamism to the page, which is inconsistent with its typical cross-platform presence. Jacquemus's handling of their Instagram as both studio influencer and brand is exemplary, as it carries the brand's unique identity without being too salesy or disingenuous. This mix of editorial and candid content should be extended to other social media spokes where applicable, but Instagram should remain the dominant channel. Jacquemus should flesh out their brand's reliance on space, as they market experiences rooted in memories, moments, and locations, and they should leverage much-needed audience engagement with space-based micro-influencer marketing. Having a separate hashtag or even a geotag where followers can check in, tap into micro-communities of similar interests, and post inspirational content among themselves featuring the product will make the brand's presence feel less like a top-down direction of ideas and more like a horizontalized ecosystem and community. Furthermore, Jacquemus should leverage more niche influencers, specifically male influencers, and test each out, move forward with personalities that drive traffic, and repeat the process. This kind of data-driven approach can help Jacquemus filter and find the most suitable audiences for their brand in a relatively low-stakes experimental approach, and allow them to retarget with that data in mind. Moving forward, Jacquemus should adjust their website to be even more dynamic, having the page scroll horizontally rather than vertically to best make use of the sweeping landscape imagery, or even experimenting with panorama viewing can help audiences immerse themselves. Furthermore, Jacquemus can make their archive tab much more interactive. One website to look at for inspiration is That's Chic, a blog which uses an interactive and nostalgic scrapbook-like website design to allow viewers to move linked tweets and Instagram posts around. This maintains the mood board-like feel of the page and allows outbound links to less popular content from Tumblr and Twitter. Finally, I suggest that Jacquemus uses dynamic product pictures for their e-commerce pages. This can help enliven products with an ambiance consistent with the brand. With these implemented changes, I'm confident that Jacquemus can capitalize on their already robust brand image and create resonant connections with new and existing target audiences.